Alright, how's everybody doing? I got a new deck here for the metagame. Just wrote an article about it, now I'm going to do a video on it. Just a grow wide deck with progenies, basically. Thundersaurs plus shards for decks that have no removal, so this is against your AT decks, or basically any decks that aren't playing Necroom. Yep, I'm not playing Ceruzel, not playing Tarsus. I explained that in the article. I'm going to link the article at the bottom of the video. Yep, but just Duskmaws, Brood Queens is removal, all the grow wide shit, grow wide stuff. It's pretty straightforward. This is the list here. If you want to copy it, change it, do whatever you want. But I'm gonna run a queue with it. Show you guys how it works. I've said a lot in this video already, which is okay, but I have been doing very well with this deck. It is Tuesday today, Tuesday morning. I haven't played yet today. The Elite Tournament was on Sunday. I had 6 tickets. Now I have 26. This is after a day and a half of playing. I got 20 elite tickets. I was double queuing draft as well, but a lot of this was from playing this deck. So yeah, I'm gonna run this through a queue, and I will be back for game 1. All right, we're back, and we're up against Jill Z0R. So as always, we immediately look to the person's deck size. It's 25 cards, so that means we automatically win, which is good. It's nice to just win straight up. But seriously, Broodmaws are definitely the strongest card in the format right now. So people not playing them is always a nice treat. Most people not playing Broodmaw are playing some form of AT without Relic Hunters, or they're playing Tempe's Rage decks, like Mono Tempe's Rage with all that crap. So Thunderstorm plus Shard in our opener is going to be very nice, assuming that's what happens. But apparently our opponent is AF. Oh, okay. We're playing against a draft deck. Playing against a draft deck also pretty good for the whole winning thing. So I'm gonna open lane the Thundersaur and just immediately shard it so it doesn't get soul reaped or call of the week or anything like that. Leveling up these other cards not as a big of a priority. I could have Daisy siphoned, but I like Lysian Shard better for the reasons that I just said. Although immediately regarding that during Weird Patriarch, although granted we're probably just gonna double shard into Thundersaur and win the game. Alright. I lied. That's okay. Go here. Zap this guy twice. And I guess I might as well shard the Patriarch. We literally don't have another play. So here I'm probably just going to be playing another Thundersaur. But we are up against a Brew. Any deck that's playing Necroom is just like 10 times better if you play Duskmaws. Epidemic. Followed by Battle? Sacrifice? Tough to say. Alright, so decides that taking 4 is not worth doing 5. which is fair when you're behind in life, or when your opponent is playing aggressively, which I like to think I am. Tome Pillager is going to be okay. Alright, so he's playing a zombie Zek. I'm changing my mind about the Thunderswords. It's almost guaranteed that he's going to be playing X-Wrath Will, so I'm going to go ahead and level up the Lifeblood Dried and not play it on the Thundersword because I don't want it to get X-Wrath Wills. X-Wrath Wills. Willed. I can't speak. It's fine. Talking is for noobs. On that note, Brood Queen plus Patriarch is going to be pretty solid. It's also possible I might want to, despite what I just said, play Thundersword and pump it with the Patriarch, but Brood Queen plus Patriarch is probably going to be able to play. It's kind of awkward though with what's on board. We don't really trade with anything. If you trade something with the Patriarch, it gets a little bit better for us. We get to actually utilize our lane fill a little bit better, but we shall see. Um, hmm. Aha. That's what's going on. The old Tarsus deck. So that means I want to trade as much as possible on my turns. So I'm going to go ahead and move this over. Take a little bit of damage here, but we do more. I'm going to fill the lanes up. I'm okay with taking 5, I think. I just want my stuff to survive as much as possible. And this is exactly why, because we have Lifeblood Dryads in our deck. So here, if we're able to Patriarch plus Lifeblood Dryad, it's going to be really nice for us. So hopefully our Brood Queen stays alive. I feel like there's a good chance that it will. The Broodfang might die to an X-Wrath Will, but we'll see what happens. I did have to block one creature, which was kind of unfortunate in the zombie token here. So Tarsus is going to be slightly annoying, but not the end of the world. Our Tendrils of Twilight going to be able to take out the Scorchmane Sorcerer, which is really nice. And just a level 1 Tarsus is okay, especially considering everything we have trades well with it. Actually, we're sitting really pretty here. Everything dies on our turn, so yeah, his level 2 Tarsus, if he even has it right now, is not going to be very effective. So you can kind of expect this one to start spiraling out of control in favor for us. Whoa, I was looking somewhere else and everything just died. What happened? How did all of Epidemic level 2 plus extra SOL plus zombie? Alright, that's fair. Albeit rather annoying. So, I mean, I have to dodge an extra SOL here, but I didn't really have another play, so not much I could do about that. The blocks here are nice though. We play around to Tarsus level 2 nicely here, so not completely going sour. But having our entire board get wiped was not preferred. No way! Runes card Zombie's a cool card. Like, this is a card that's like, how much better is this card with tendrils in your deck? Like, really? Come on, man. You gotta pony up the money and get those. You gotta get those. What am I trying to say? I'm gonna spit it out eventually. You gotta get those dusk moths. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. Just took a lot of effort, clearly. We don't have allied in our hand, which is pretty unfortunate. So with that being the case, I think I like doing this. Maybe it's better to Duskmaw. And if possible, we want to try and force as much stuff not to die on his turn as we can. Maybe for that reason, it's better to like override the seedling. Override the seedling minus the Varna here. Then only one creature dies on his turn, presumably. Alright, I like that. So let's go like this. Override the seedling here. Throw the Brood Queen right here to block. Give this -1/-1. And then we only have one creature dying on his turn, which is, it's not great, but it's not the worst. Obviously, we would prefer 0 creatures dying on his turn, but I guess if he plays like a Zimus in front of here, Zimus 2, and then throws down a Tarsus, but then we have a Brood Queen plus the Grove Queen, so that's still not that bad. But we are getting a little bit of a run for our money here against what is arguably a not tier 1 deck. Alright, looks like we avoided disaster here. I have to assume he would not block like that if he had a proper Tarsus. So in this situation, what do I want to do? I think I like popping the Tarsus with the Progeny, then playing Grove Queen plus Ferocious Roar. No, it's better to pop the Varna with Progeny. Hope it lands here. And then play Grove Queen plus Ferocious Roar. Another option is to pop the Tarsus with the Progeny, siphon the Varna, or I could pop the X-Wrath with the Progeny, siphon the Zombie onto the Brood Queen. That kills all of his stuff on my turn, and then play Grove Queen. I could even Hermit for a Tendrils here. It's another option. I don't think that does anything for me though. Alright, in this way I can also get a little bit more damage in. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So like this. Siphon here. Battle. Alright. Again, just trying to play around Tarsus as much as possible. Because that's one way that we can definitely lose the game. The rest of his cards are not that threatening, but level 2 Tarsus, level 3 Tarsus can definitely get out of control. So I just want everything to die on my turns. His deck is pretty weak though. I feel like our deck is stronger. Express Will is fine. Alright, so he has to play another spell. It's kind of an awkward sequencing there. He has to play another spell for this to come back to life. Alright, so it does manage to get the spell off. Conveniently enough, that makes it so that our Progeny is now getting pumped. So here, I think I want to Brood Queen plus Patriarch. That seems to be the most desirable play. Grove Queen we would have to override our Seedling, and I'd rather get the value. He does have level 3 Epidemic in his deck, but I don't know. I'm not gonna play around that. Alternatively, we could double Patriarch. Double Patriarch is a lot better against an Epidemic. Maybe that's actually better. And again, I'm not gonna block. Blocking would be a mistake. So yeah, I actually like the double Patriarch play better. So here, presumably he's going to be able to kill both of these guys, which is unfortunate considering we've got a double Lifeblood Dry at hand. But in a case scenario where he can't kill both of our guys, we're going to be able to get him pretty good here with the Lifeblood Dryad. Like if he plays like an Epidemic 3, which only gives -6/-6, and then blocks one, then okay, yeah, no, they're all the Progeny is dying. Well, it's actually not dying right now. Well, he's going to play a zombie, obviously. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so here we get to Daisian Siphon. How are we doing this? I'd like to kill the Sorcerer. But in order to do that, I have to Daisian Siphon the Sorcerer and let the Tarsus live. Which is kind of a scary proposal. I guess I have to say it's better to get rid of the Necrolord. I'm just gonna go on to the Patriarch. I think this one. Yeah, I'd only putting all my eggs into into the blocking the sorcerer plan here. Ooh, I should have double tapped the rune scarred zombie. That would have been slightly better. Keep my guy alive at 1 health. But that's okay. Luckily, I've been playing around the Exarth Wills decently, so he's gonna have a tough time Exarth Willing the Brood Queen. So hopefully it lives. I can't see a way that he gets 2 triggers. Well, no, sorry. The Scorchbane will trigger 1. He can block here, so he could get 2 triggers on the Tarsus. Which, again, is pretty scary. Tarsus are very scary. Yeah, if I had kept my Lifeblood Dryad alive by double hitting the RuneScape zombie, I have potential for a really good turn here with Brood Queen plus Lifeblood Dryad. That being said, he does have a sorcerer in place, so this Patriarch is probably not long for this world anyways. So our opponent's taking a long time, which makes me feel like they have probably a very awkward turn here. And then play a Tarsus. No, you battle first and then play a Tarsus. I guess they were just deciding which card they wanted to level. That makes sense. So yeah, again, I want to try and keep as much stuff alive as possible, so I'm going to go ahead and play down the Progeny. Good stuff can happen here. Good stuff can definitely happen here. Bad stuff can also happen. If he kills the Brood Queen, oops, then I'm able to play Grove Queen in 4, Patriarch in 1, and that'll be pretty nice. I do want to go on record and say though, this deck is really bad against the zombie variations typically. Alright, so by killing the Progeny, only good things can happen, right? If it lands here, that's fine. If it lands here, that's fine. If it lands here, if it lands here or here, it's really good. If it lands back in the same spot, it's quite bad. Oh no, because I'm going to kill the Tarsus. But I want to kill the Tome Pillager. Maybe it's better just to kill the Tome Pillager. No, I definitely kill the Tarsus. Alright, I'm gonna... Alright, so we got a good spawn there. So then I go here. That'll be 4, and then I tendrils it for 1. These guys trade, but I'm okay with that. It's risky. We could get the bad trigger on Grove Queen, but it's either gonna get +6/+6 or +3/+3 either way. So, and we got lucky. We got the good trigger. So we kill all of his stuff. Fortunately, 2 of his creatures are gonna die on his turn, which is very scary with the Tarsus 3. Yeah, hopefully we don't get too crazily punished for that. He does have, I think he has all 3 Tarsus 3 in his deck, so it's kind of scary. It's definitely scary. But we'll see. We bricked on level 3s, so maybe he can break on level 3s, right? It's possible. A lot of tough decisions this game, though. It's also possible we kill him with our Grove Queen at some point in time. It's pretty strong. Level 3 RuneScape zombie I'm not too afraid of. That I'm also not too afraid of. I feel like that worked out decently for us. So how do I do this? A Grove Queen is not going to survive. let's just throw that out there. It's not surviving. Okay, I think we all know that. I guess I'd rather have a level 1 Brood Queen in play over a level 1 Grove Queen. The only thing is we have to do everything kind of awkwardly. I do like the idea of overriding this progeny. So yeah, let's do that. I do have to do it before combat, unfortunately. Otherwise we don't kill this guy there. Okay. So level 3 Grove Queen plus any amount of life blood drives is just always going to be insane. Don't really care about that. A Tarsus. Okay. So I think I just let combat happen. So I'm only pushing for 1 extra damage, playing stuff pre-combat. I do 1 extra damage on the Necrolord, but I don't think that's a consideration really. And I am blocking here, in anticipation of needing to throw a lot of stuff at this in order to stay alive, and not just die to it. That's not the worst. Yeah, we're going to be taking a lot of damage here, but that's okay. We might actually just have lethal if he doesn't do some amount of work here. But this definitely isn't the most ideal scenario to be in. Tarsus is really scary. It gets +6/+6 for each zombie. Wait. Oh no, it only gets +4/+4. I thought I got +6/+6 for some reason. Okay. Then he's playing another zombie. Alright, this is acceptable. Because we get to kill this Necrolord, which is really important. Our guy actually lives. I suppose it's best to just get as much damage on this as possible. Alright, we do have Hermit into Howl. If we get any amount of damage through. This is close. It's closer than I would like it to be, admittedly. And we do get punished a little bit for playing the level 2 Drake instead of, or sorry, the level 1 Drake instead of the level 2. Because now we can't Hermit back and Tendrils. But it's going to be really tough for him to kill this Nova Queen. And deal with the Patriarch and deal with the Seedling at the same time. Just really glad our opponent's not playing Duskmaws, to say the least. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be really hard for him to deal with all of these things. He needs an extra thrill 3 on here and then a block on the Patriarch. And even then, we're actually still just breaking right through this. See, I think we have this one. Say there's like a really good chance we have this one. Yeah, yeah, that's game. He's at 11 life. We have Hermit plus Howl. That was a lot closer than I would have liked it to be, though. This is a long game too. Is that a concession? Because he didn't land in the right spot? Yeah. Alright, so that was game 1. Wow, that was a long game. But we will peter on through for round 2, and I'll see you guys in a bit.